Kaimi Fairbairn ready to get this one going. And Monday Night Primetime is underway. Rashad White on the return. This makes it up to the 25. So here come the Buccaneers, ready for their opening drive. And at the helm, coming off a career-best performance in Year 7 here in the NFL, the #1 overall pick back in 2018 out of Oklahoma, Baker Mayfield.
I firmly believe the NFL is better with quarterbacks like Baker Mayfield in it. His teams, they just embrace his feisty, chippy attitude he plays with. They also embrace the production he's shown. Massive new career best a season ago with 4,500 yards and 41 touchdowns.
Coming out throwing is Baker. Down the field, Evans has it. And he is down inside the 35-yard line.
Now right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Motion in one of the tight ends. Has him on the quick hitter. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
2nd and 3 now. Mayfield now from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Buccaneer first down.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Baker throwing again. Short pass brought in. And this is down all the way to the 3. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
This drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. 1st and goal. Baker now off the play fake. Has it in close. And that's a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. So that right there, Brock, exactly what you want to start off a contest.
Opening drives are such tone setters. You come out flat as a group, maybe go 3 and out. Sometimes there's a carryover effect, but here they were sharp, they were crisp, and they grabbed the early lead.
On is Chase McLaughlin for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Buccaneers will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Texans nothing.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Here's Trayvon Smith with the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. So now it's the Texans' turn to take the field for the first time. Leading them out, our 2023 Offensive Rookie of the Year. Now in his 3rd season out of Ohio State, it's C.J. Stroud.
Not a lot of quarterbacks, Kate, who earn postseason wins each of their first 2 seasons. And that's exactly what CJ has done. He has become the face of the franchise down there in Houston. And now a little more help around him and hopefully a better offensive line to protect him this year.
Off the play action, here's Stroud. Pass to his back, Nick Chubb. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Now the first carry for Nick Chubb. Hop behind the line here on second down, which is only going to make things tougher for this third down coming up.
There is no thought needed from him. He has been doing this so long, dating back to college and high school. Those instincts, and they come at you with a capital I. Identify that run, fire downhill, and get home in the backfield before that play could get started.
3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done? Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Hits him on the in route. And that is a great stop to deny him the marker. It's going to be 4th down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. Tampa Bay sending its offense out. Their second drive coming up. And they take the field exactly where they want it to be, Brock. Up a touchdown early and with the home crowd a little quieter than normal.
I'm not going to lie to you, Kate. I think most quarterbacks, competitors love playing on the road when they do just this. Just quiet them, right? Turn them against their own team. They were quiet after that opening touchdown. You score another one, they're going to start to murmur, and we might even hear a few boo birds.
Irving on the inside give. Nearly starts the drive with a first down run. He stopped a yard short, gain of 9.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Less than a ruler needed here on second down. To throw, Mayfield. He completes it in traffic. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
New set of downs for him at the 38. Irving here from the gun. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Now following the play, we see the medical staff hurrying out for an injured Buccaneer. Now, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Play action. Here's Mayfield. Fits it through the middle. And he's going to set them up with a first down on a huge gain.
A gain of 31 yards. First down, Tampa Bay.
That is so much more the exception than the rule when you're targeting double or triple coverage. You may be fortunate to complete a fair number of those throws, but gains like that, those are rare, and that's big time.
1st and 10 after that last highlights. They're at the 30. On the give, this is Irving. Jukes one defender, and he heads out of bounds. Great pickup on that run. They'll get 18 yards there, and that's good for a Buccaneer first down.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
First down, and they go right back to it. And the big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of them on that run.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB is going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Completed over the middle. And he drives this forward to the 6.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. They picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
Good moving drive, but it could stall out here. We've got 3rd and 4. From the gun, Mayfield. And they get stuffed. He is knocked backwards on the play. That makes it 4th down.
Well, that's one of the moments as a QB you just feel like those defenders are in your huddle. To drop them for a loss on 3rd down can't happen. That's an incredibly quick read by the defense.
On 4th down, the Buccaneers trying to put 3 on the board with Chase McLaughlin. A pretty automatic look for him from the left. The kick by McLaughlin is good. And they come away with some points on that series.
2 drives and both of them ending in points. You don't even mind you only got a field goal there, Kate. They got to be ecstatic, exactly the way they wanted to start this one.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Damian Pierce now to return it. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Now we'll see the Houston offense for their 2nd drive of the contest. They didn't start the game off like they wanted, Brock. Still searching for that opening 1st down as they take the field a 2nd time. Texans to the line, 1st and 10. And off to Chubb to start the drive. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
At the 27-yard line.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. From the gun, Stroud. Complete to Chubb. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. That's going to do it for our 1st quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. The Buccaneers leading so far. We'll make our return to NRG Stadium after this. Welcome back. We'll begin the 2nd quarter with the Texans in possession. They'll have it 3rd and 3. Shotgun now for Stroud. Has a man downfield. It's Collins. Touchdown, Houston! The Texans start to fight back with their 1st points of this game. Nico Collins with a touchdown.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
Here's Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Texans cut it to a field goal game.
Texans 7.
Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a three-point game now. Here's White on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Buccaneers and receiver Mike Evans headed back out. And he finds himself across an important benchmark for yards this season after that last drive. He stayed pretty busy this season, and the numbers show just that. Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Throwing, Baker. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long. But finally, this defense has an answer.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Throwing again is Baker. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Not met many receivers in my life that don't love the spotlight, but you got to earn your place there. The easy way to do it, catches just like that, going up into double coverage and making the play anyway.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. Running back sent in motion. 3rd down. Here's Mayfield. He has the first over the middle. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day 1 install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back's still doing it to this day.
Well, he danced away from one tackle, but not able to dance away from the rest of the defense. No gain on that play.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they have a tackle behind the line, but a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Baker now from the gun. Evans brings in the slant. And he's right near that 1st down marker as the stop is made at the 48.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Here's Baker. Good to Godwin. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a 1st.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Running back sent in motion left. Buka there to bring it in. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 31-yard line.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Shotgun handoff to Irving. And he's taken to the ground after a nice push downfield.
Tackle made at the 16-yard line. A gain of 15. 1st down, Tampa Bay.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the 1st down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
Side, this is Ibuka. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too. 2nd down now, 7 to go.
Mayfield now from the gun. This throw is caught. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
We give a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
On 3rd and 2, here's Mayfield. It is caught left side. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers make it a 9-point advantage. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
McLaughlin attack on the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Buccaneers make it a 10-point ball game.
17, Texans 7.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flight. Pierce now on the return. He's stopped on the run back at the 27. The Texans send wide receiver Nico Collins ready to go once again. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3-and-out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch their breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10. They begin the drive with Chubb. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
That's good for a Texans first down.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
They say about great outfielders in baseball, there's just something to them. They've got a knack, a feel, an instinct to take the right line, the right angle. For safeties, to create tackles for loss in the run game, it's the exact same attribute and skill set. Got to take that right angle and then go finish that runner.
2nd and 10 now. Finds him over the middle. Rolling into enemy territory. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he could transform a short completion into a big play.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. From the red zone now. And he will score. It's a Houston touchdown. The Texans reduce the lead to just 4. Nico Collins with a touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Exactly the play they were looking for, Brock. They saw it, and he put it right on the money.
Yeah, it really was a perfect play. This is what it looked like in practice, but more importantly now to get it done in game time, that's what you're looking for. Amazing when it all comes together.
Fairbairn now for the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Texans cut it to a field goal game.
Texans 14.
Volley set up, and it's away. Just a three-point game now. Here's White on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Buccaneers and Baker Mayfield ready for this next possession. And we're all hoping his hot start can continue. He's been putting up some numbers early in this contest. Bucks to the line. 1st and 10. Baker now off the play fake. He puts some juice on it deep. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Texans take over after forcing the first turnover of this ballgame. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Chubb running out of the gun. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up. They only get a yard that time, and we have reached the 2-minute warning. We've hit the 2-minute warning now at NRG. And it's the Texans lined up with a 2nd and 8. From the 31. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
Kate, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. He's got it, complete to Collins. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7.
It's a gain of 23 yards. That's good for the Texans. 1st down. 1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Here's Chubb. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal.
Now might be a good spot to remind everybody, about for the 1000th time, how much better athletes these D tackles are today, Kate. A decade or two ago, they just ate up space. Now, they eat up running backs.
Backed up to the 8 here. It's 2nd and goal. To the air, Stroud. Here's a screen now for Chubb. And he's out of bounds at the 3. Nearly got to the end zone there.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
3rd and goal. They need 3 yards here. Back to throw, Stroud. Dumps it off to his running back. And the defense was ready. They got him at the line. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Kaimi Fairbairn out there now to try a field goal for the Texans on this 4th down. Angling this one in from the right hash, the challenge here. Up and good from Fairbairn. And that's going to tie us up just before halftime.
In that close, kicks have to be automatic. That won't stop the head coach, though, from holding his breath for a couple seconds until he sees it's up and good.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Johnson with a return here. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Buccaneers and Bucky Irving ready for their next possession. And with just under 40 seconds left to go, Brock, they can try a drive, but they got to hurry. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. Tampa spends its 2nd timeout now. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
1st and 10 from the 41. From the gun, Mayfield. It's Ibuka on the slant. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. That timeout taken by the Buccaneers, and that's their final one. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. They send a receiver in motion right. 1st down, looking to throw, Mayfield. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Throwing here just before halftime. Has him on the quick hitter. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. So we're all knotted up here at the half, Brock, as we send this over to our buddy Scott Hansen, who's got our halftime report. Scott?
Okay, Kate, thanks very much. Scott Hansen back with you in the studios in Orlando. We've got a close one, as we expected. No quarter given on either side. We are all tied up at the break. This one could go either way, so let's find out as they're ready for the 3rd quarter kickoff. Send it back out to the stadium and our commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
As always, a hat tip to our buddy Scott Hansen for his hard work there during the break, as we're happy to welcome you all back for the start of our 3rd quarter. Well, we're set up for an incredible 2nd half, all tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. Pierce now on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Texans and wide receiver Nico Collins ready to go once again. Texans to the line, 1st and 10. Now give right side to Chung. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. And we're going to have to pause here. An injured Buck still out there and being looked at now. All right, here we go. 2nd down. Shotgun now, 1st round. Hits his running back. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
The Buccaneers bringing out a dime look. 3rd down coming. From the gun, Stroud. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the first sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
The Texans set to punt. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. Goes for the fair catch, and he's got it at the 34-yard line. The Buccaneers and Baker Mayfield ready for this next possession. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Play action. Here's Mayfield. He finds Evans, left side. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
New set of downs for him from the 46. Short side option here. He's running left. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Call it 9 yards. Looked like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss, some really quick decision-making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
Straight ahead, it's Irving. Into the 2nd level past the 30. And he's going to haul it in for the Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers grab the lead on their 1st series of the half.
And that right there is why you continue to feed a running back. Definitely the most we've seen him do with any touch this game, and that is exactly what the doctor ordered.
McLaughlin attack on the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Buccaneers break that tie and now lead by 7.
Texans 17.
All right, thanks so much, Scott. We are back and about set to begin our 2nd half. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Pierce now on the return. He's stopped on the run back at the 27. Here come the Texans as they get set to take over on offense. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10. They give inside to Chubb. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. On play action, here's Stroud. Big gain downfield. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. He picks up 28 on the play. And the Texans are going to have a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things, separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, that's the trust, and then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
Hands it to the receiver here in motion. Oh, look at this sweep. He did well to shake off one tackle partner, but the next one got him. He's going to lose yards.
You see that sweep blown up before it gets to the outside, you know defensively, tremendous anticipation. But even more, better execution.
And for the Buccaneers, it's a nickel look. 3rd down coming. Now it's Stroud. Cut out left. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
And oh, just a hair too much on that kick. The punt lands in the end zone. This one's coming out to the 20. The Buccaneers and Bucky Irving ready for their next possession. And his production is carried over into this 2nd half. He keeps on running well, even with the workload they've placed upon him. Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Baker now from the gun. He takes it himself. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
It's a gain of 20, and a Buccaneer 1st down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Here's the give to Irving. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Play made by E.J. Speed.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. Short pass brought in. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3, so chipping away a few here ahead of this third down.
3-yard gain on the play. Brings up third down.
Mayfield now from the gun. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
First down, Tampa Bay.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
Right side, hauled in by Godwin. And this makes it to around the 43-yard line. Derek Stingley putting that play to bed.
Brings up second down at the 43-yard line.
Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Baker throwing again. Finds him over the middle. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Quite the drive they've had, Brock, but they're up against it. 3rd and 5 now. Sticking in the air. Here's Mayfield. Oh, he's going to run for it. Now a hit, Mayfield loses the ball, and the Texans have recovered it.
Man, that run was looking so good for him, but you'll see QBs don't always tuck it away like running backs do. That was loose, ball away from his body in a prime position to be knocked free. That's exactly what happens once that defender catches him downfield.
Out now come the Texans on offense. They struggled to produce on that last series, but better results ahead as they take possession here. So just like all touchdowns, all turnovers also reviewed, and they want to take another look at this one. Yeah, pretty bang-bang play out there. It's tough to see exactly what happened on our first look in real time.
But you know what I like here, and I do appreciate, and these officials are so good at let the play just play itself out before calling it dead. Now all the replays and the camera angles will give us such a better idea of really what happened.
After reviewing the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
So the nice defensive play, all for naught. He was down first, no fumble. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Baker now. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. That's a gain of 13, and it sets him up with 1st and goal. All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. It's Buccaneers football with a slight lead. Just got to hang on for one final quarter. All set up for an insurance score here. It's 1st and goal. Now it's Irving. And he drives forward for a little, maybe to the 7. Give him just 1 yard, I think, on the run. Still some work to do here on 2nd and goal.
Brings up second.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Shotgun snap for Mayfield. And they will score. It's a Tampa touchdown. The Buccaneers go up by 2 scores, 13 points in the 4th. That one not easy, Brock. Threading the needle there. There was a lot of traffic in the end zone, but he found his man.
Yeah, that was an ill-advised decision, but when you give your receiver a chance, that's what they love. And sometimes you just have to trust your guys are better than theirs.
McLaughlin attack on the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Buccaneers double their lead to 14.
Texans 17.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Pierce now on the return. Juke the defender. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. The Houston offense out and ready to set up shop. Now their last drive, not the one they want to replicate after they were forced to punt it away. First and 10 now from the 30. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Jump off caught by his back. Jukes out a one-stop. And he picks up a good chunk of yards here. Looks to be about 7. He's up to the 37.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Second and 3 now. From the 38. Completed over the middle. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum to keep that defense on its heels.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
From the 44-yard line now, first and 10. Now it's Stroud on the keeper. He gets a little something out of it before sliding to a stop. They only get a yard out of that run. It's going to be second down.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. Keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defense linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket. Now they've got to think about you as a runner as well.
Taken in by Kirk right side. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Stroud now on third. That's caught for the first. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. 16 yards on the play. And it sets up a Houston first.
First down. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
These QBs make it look easy, but that requires such a large amount of body control when you throw it on the move. You got to be able to get the same accuracy you would if your feet are set. Sure takes a lot of repetition to make it look easy.
Shove here on first down. And they get to him a good ways downfield from that line of scrimmage.
10 more yards.
Now, don't think for a second they're going to slow down the tempo. Defense on their heels. And right now is the best chance to go push that envelope and get aggressive.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's first and 10. Stroud off the play fake. And that finds him in the end zone for the Houston touchdown. The Texans now within one score in the fourth.
defense.
Nico Collins with a touchdown. His third through the air this game.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got a single high or two high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
Fairbairn now for the PAT.
The extra point.
Right down the middle, it's good. And the Texans chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
31. Texans 24.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Here's White on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Tampa Bay are ready to head out to the field. And after that touchdown, cut their lead back to 1 score, Brock. A response in order as they take over. Bucks to the line. 1st and 10. From the gun, Mayfield. Evans brings in the slant. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Carry here for Irving. Escapes a defender. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
He was brought down at his 49-yard line. A gain of 14. First down, Buccaneers.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
That's a pretty good stop on 1st down. This defense now gets a chance to dictate. And that's what all the great defenses want to do, Kate. They want to dictate it on their terms and not just be reacting to what the offense is always doing.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Right back to Irving now. And this hasn't been the common side of him tonight, but the defense wins this rep. He's limited to no gain on the carry. No gain on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 7.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday, but doing the dirty work, playing to run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Back to throw it. Got his man. It's Auden. And some excellent work on this play. Takes him a while to get to him downfield.
It's a gain of 20. And a Buccaneer first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
They give to Irving, left side.